All right, guys, for those watching today, I am going to be speaking here with Leslie. She is going to give you a little rundown on how the program has been so far. She's got a couple weeks left inside, so we'll do a quick little interview to give you a little bit of background. So, Leslie, just go ahead and let everyone know what you do for work and where you're located at.
I'm a New Yorker, uh, born and raised, and I was a police officer. I'm retired now, and now I do like part-time dispatching.
Love it, love it. And then, like, let's kind of think about your fitness journey. Where were you at right before we started to work together?
Uh, I, I was not. I was like literally just trying to like figure out how to be able to get back into exercise with my
Mhm.
like it wasn't going well because I
Yeah.
didn't know how to modify anything. I didn't know what exercises to do because everything was two-handed. So
Hmm.
except for squats, I don't think that.
Perfect. And did you try anything? Because I know you mentioned like a couple things being like two-handed. Were you trying to go through like a couple workout programs or anything like that to kind of figure it out, but you come in a little bit short on that?
Basically, so I when I got out of the academy many years ago, we'll leave the years aside. I had a bunch of all of the exercises. I had a list of the exercises that we did, and so I was trying to like do those exercises, but a lot of them are two-handed. Like I can't do push-ups like everyone else can. I can't hang like everyone else can. I can't do a lot of those exercises except for the lower body, the leg exercises.
Mhm.
But I don't want to be all, I don't want to be all lower body. I needed help, and I knew that. So
Awesome. And then for you, like, what was kind of your goal when we started to work together? We sat down, we did our consultation. What was your goal for yourself inside of this program?
I just wanted to get stronger and feel better, and like maybe I don't really care about the scale. I cared more about how I looked and felt like in my clothes, and how I felt being able to chase around like the dog and not get winded, being able to go up 4 flights of steps and not be like, feel like I'm having an asthma attack.
Yeah, awesome. And then so far, like what and again, we still got a couple weeks left inside your program. I think I got you till like November. So what results or transformations have you seen so far, with the modifications and stuff like that within your program?
Um, a lot, honestly, a lot. Because one, I don't get winded chasing around the dog. I literally chase him around the house, and like he's happy, I'm happy, like my sister's happy because the dog gets exercise and I get exercise. Like in general, I feel so much better. I even like I'm looking in the mirror now and I'm like, ugh. I'm not like ugh anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, you're looking good. Like I actually am saying nice things to myself, and I'm really happy about that. Like,
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've gone through a lot, especially just like helping to figure out your nutrition stuff, like working through a couple, like we said, the modifications and improving, all aspects in the area just to help you further along in your fitness journey. And if you were gonna sit down with someone today and were gonna give them advice and you're like, hey, like they were thinking about maybe joining the program, what would you kind of tell them?
Am I allowed to curse?
You can say whatever you want.
Just fucking do it. No, like, it's worth it because especially me, where I get overwhelmed with all the options. Like, it is so much easier to have someone who will work with you and guide. Like, you actually sat down. I think you and your wife sat down and actually figured out how to be able to exercise my hand without actually using my hand, and found a way to help me like do that. And you also like I made it very clear. I don't want to have to diet like a crazy person. I want to be able to eat those things. And you're probably no, you are actually the only personal trainer I've ever spoken to who's like, okay, you just, will work, you just have to work within your
Yeah.
macro, like, which for me is very important because I like food,
Yeah.
I just learned how to eat better and eat healthier, make healthier choices, which again goes into making me feel great. So like if you're thinking about it, just sit through the consultation and see how you feel, because like
Yeah.
that was like that was for me, that's what did it. I was like, oh, I don't like, this is like I get actual help, and I can call if I have questions. I can text if I have questions. Like, literally sent me like videos to
Mhm.
help, like to help me adjust to things. So like that to me is like above and beyond. So definitely, if you're thinking about it, do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Leslie. Like, again, it's always a pleasure when I can get sit down, one, talk to you guys, help you guys out. I know we were doing that right before this and going through a couple of things to ensure your success. And it is a really, it's a big, step in a lot of people's journey is working with a coach. And it's always on the back of people's mind. And I get it. Like, there is a lot of, I will say there's a lot of trust issues in a lot of the coaching space right now. So, I'm glad you're liking everything so far. And for any of those that are watching and might be a little bit curious, like, feel free to shoot me a DM. We'll talk. Again, we could set up a time to talk to see if it's even a right fit for you. But other than that, thank you so much, Leslie. And again, like, we still got a couple more weeks left, so let's crush it.
I'm excited.